Gonna do a quick walk around. Just got it cleaned and washed. Got 3 max air vents on the roof, so if you're running the ceiling vents open, or if it's possibly raining, you stay dry. The duotherm heat pump has the programmable thermostat. The right on the side there is where you would normally, that's your gas furnace that uses your propane. That it can use a lot of propane on a really cold weekend, so we always use the heat pump and then 1 or 2 portable electric air conditioner heaters on the counters and let the air fan from the duotherm spread the heat out. We normally put one 1500 watt ceramic heater on the kitchen counter, which is right behind that window, and as the heat rises up, it goes into the fan on the duotherm, and then it spreads it to the front and the rear. Also have the old style crank up antenna with a booster on it. The booster's the little blue-green thing on it, and I tell you what, I don't care what people say, they will really pick up stations. Let's start at the front. I've got the front open. It's an Excella 1000 32 foot. Has the dinette and the sofa. Has 4 awnings on it. The large awning down this side that covers the entire side, a small one on the back window, and then 2 on the other side. Again, starting at the front, we've got the original propane aluminum gas cans that I've got locked. I've got 2 battery boxes at the front. I don't want to get into an argument with people about batteries, but I've had this over 20 years. I've pretty much settled on the Walmart the EverStart batteries. This one I think is from 11 of 2019. It's less than 2 years old, right at 2 years old. I tell you what, they've got a 5-year warranty on them. I've had them usually last close to 5 years. We very rarely boondock. The other advantage to them is you can get a Walmart battery anywhere, and with the warranty on them, if they go bad, you take it in, they don't see what you're doing with it, and you get a new battery at a cheaper price. This is a compartment for tools. I've got some leveling wood in there for my front. Another battery box over there that I left open. I've got my cans padlocked so that they don't get stolen. I have load leveling hitch work that comes with it. I'm not using the load leveling hitch now, but I am using the sway bar, breakaway, the electric crank, and there's a night light over there. As I say, the hitch work will come with it. It's a 10,000 pound rated with a 1,000 pound tongue weight. I think this is about 6,600 pounds, maybe 600 pounds max on the tongue. So the hitch work is way more than you need. The other advantage, or not, one of the nice things about this trailer is it's got the guards on it, the rock guards down low, and then up at the top are the window guards. They also help give you extra sun protection. You can see, if you didn't have them, how much sunlight's going in the front. And then when your screens are inside the window, so if you want to, you open that up, leave it at a slant so the rainwater runs off, and then you can open your window inside for ventilation. Moving around, I call that the spook light. It's a night light. It's actually pretty bright. Another dome light up there, and there's a light down low on the stairs. Those stairs will fall down another notch if you need to go lower. Again, the furnace exhaust. That's the lock to hold the door open. That's the vento hood. Right behind that is the cooktop. Up there is where you hook on. You can see the blue tab is where you hook on to pull down the awning. That's the light that's the window over the sink. That is your city water fill if you are filling up your water tanks. It has the aluminum slotted wheels. from back in the day. This is a shore power, where when you're on shore power and you want to plug some lights in or something else, you can do that. Only damage, body damage that I know of is right here, and I don't know if it's showing up. The guy that parked it for us at the storage yard got too close to a fence post. This is, back here I've got extension cords, chocks for the tires, speed wrench for the levelers. There's a jack in there if you have to change a tire. There's a light switch right back there. Coming around the back, again, it has the rear awning. When our kids were younger, we towed it all over, and I had the rear hitch, the rear bumper modified so that we could put bicycle racks on it. So that is the bicycle rack, and then electric cord stores in here, and our sewer now stores on the side, tie down for the awning. That is your water intake right there for city water when you're camping. Coming over to this side now, this is where I keep my clean out stuff for the sewer. There's a small sewer vent hose. This is the good water hose. This is underneath the rear bed. And then this is the hot water heater. Drain it every year. I flush it. I've got a flush drain. I'll show you how to use it in the back when you blow it out with air. This is from back in the day when you had telephone connections. This is a flush attachment for a wand that goes down in the urinal or down in the toilet if you want to flush it out. I've got auxiliary holding tank release, main, which is the gray, the black, the light for night. There's the connector, and then over here is where I've got my sewer hoses inside of this, since you can't put them in the rear bumper anymore. I'll reconnect that in a minute. Again, the magnesium wheels. This is the refrigerator vent behind it. I've got a fan in there. We found that sometimes when you're camping in the summer, if it's really, really hot, by having the fan on, it blows some extra air up the coils and out the vent. And by doing that, it keeps it a whole lot cooler. So, again, we have the dual awnings on the rear. That is the shower vent. That is the heat that comes out of the refrigerator. And the dual-therm Domestics, they don't vent out the back like the Colemans do, they vent out the sides. So there's a piece of aluminum that's added so that you don't blow the hot refrigeration air back down into the refrigerator. And then I'll back up. There's one very long awning on this side that covers the front 3 windows. The refrigerator's behind that sheet metal. The dinette's behind those windows. The single table is behind that folds out. Again, the concealed, the covers, protection for the rock guards for the window and for underneath. I think that pretty well covers everything on the outside.